Hello everyone, ciao a tutti, welcome to our 5-a-day workout. Today we have a bar workout, so we're going to work on our total body and we're aiming for elegance, but also we're going to strengthen our body. So in bar we have the idea of pulses, so we pulse in a position to target to focus on the target muscles and go even deeper. So sometimes it's normal that during a bar class we feel a little bit the shaking of the legs, but it means we're getting stronger, and just trust the process and enjoy it with me. Whenever you feel that you have cramps or you feel it's too much, you can always go in a nice stretch, and absolutely don't worry about it. So we start, first of all, starting to mobilize our spine and warming up our ankles, sorry. So we keep the feet under the hips in a parallel position, and we rise up and we walk, bending our knees, and we breathe in and breathe out, feeling that we are warming up our ankles. And let's try and focus on our belly button. So we're not arching, we're not curving, but we're trying to reach a nice and tall posture. So to do that, we need to engage our glutes actually, to feel a nice and long spine. Bring back the shoulders and keep the chin reaching in for the chest, not too much of course, but trying to avoid this dropping of the head forward, yeah? So try and feel a nice and long posture. And keep down the shoulders and breathe in, breathe out. Every time we lower our heels, let's try and imagine that someone is going against that movement, or that we're moving in something really thick, in the honey, for example. So it's sticky, and to go down and up with our heels, we need to feel this resistance, engaging our muscles. Really good. Now we lower down and we stretch our spine. So we start from the right side and we bring the arm to the side and stretch. And we come back and we go to the other side. Oh, sorry, that was my belly. I'm quite hungry. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel a nice stretch. And we come back. Breathe in and breathe out. Other side. And we come back. Great, we roll back our shoulders. And we start with our first exercise. So always parallel feet. We bend the knees and we stretch and squeeze. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend the knees and stretch and squeeze. Bend the knees and stretch and squeeze. Last one, bend the knees and stretch and squeeze. Great. Now we're going to add releve. So we bend the knees, we releve up, so we lift the heels, we lower down, and we stretch. Bend the knees, lift the heels, lower down, and stretch. And always feel that you're keeping a nice posture, so the core is active, and at the same time, we're trying to feel this resistance. So when we go up and down, imagine someone is pressing down your head and you're not lifting up, but you're trying to keep the same level when you lift the heels and when you lower them. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Great. Now we're going to stay up and we're going to lift, stretch, and lower. We reach back, bent knees, and stretch, and lower. Stretch, and lower, and stretch, and lower. 4 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Try to check that the knee is on top of the second toe. 2 more. And the last one, we stay down and we pulse. So here we check that the knee is in the same line as the ankle. So don't drop the knee inward and don't drop the ankle outward. So try to keep a nice line of hip, knee, and foot. And we keep pressing down and pulsing. I will count 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And the last one, we stretch and lower down. Great. Now we bring the two heels together. From close, we open up the toes outward. Don't exaggerate, because we need always, when we bend the knees, to be able to bring the knee on top of the second toe. So if they're too open and you feel that the knees are going inward, try to fix the position according to your hip mobility and ankle mobility. And we repeat in first position the same set. So we breathe in, breathe out, we bend. And we're going to stretch, lifting up from the inner thighs. Stretch and press the floor. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend and stretch. Press the feet and squeeze. Imagine you have a piece of paper between the legs and you want to squeeze it really strong. And bend and stretch. And bend and stretch. One last one. Bend, trying to keep the heels down and stretch. Now we stay down in plie and we're going to lift the heels like we did before in parallel position. So we lift the heels, we lower the heels and we stretch. Bend the knees, lift the heels, lower the heels and stretch. Lift and lower and stretch. Great. We do 4 more. And bend, lift, and bend, and stretch. Feel always this resistance every time you stretch the legs and every time you lift and lower the heels. Try to create a natural weight, yeah? Feel the body weight and try to increase the effort with the intention of the movement. Last one. And we go again to then reverse the movement. So we stretch and we bend and stretch and bend. Keep the knee reaching outward and it's normal to start shaking. Breathe in, stretch and breathe out, bend. Breathe in, stretch and breathe out, bend. And we're going to do 4 more. And 3. Last 2. And the last one. Great. Now we slide the heels together so they're touching each other and we pulse in this position. Try to feel the muscles that are pumping, and if you feel shaking, it's normal. Try to embrace the feeling and enjoy it. I'm going to count 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And the last one. Stretch the legs and slowly, slowly lower down and shake. Great, great, great. We're already at our 4th exercise, yeah? We're over the half. We're going to repeat in a second position. It's going to be a little bit different, of course. But yeah, we're going to work on our second position. So the legs are wide open, more open than the hips, and the toes are reaching outwards. But again, try to check with your hip mobility if your knee is in the same line as the second toe and not falling inward. And try to adjust based on that. Breathe in, and when we breathe out, we bend the knees. Try to feel that you're tall in nice posture. You're not bending forward, but imagine you could have a wall behind you. and you will touch with the entire back. And stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. And stretch. Press down the feet on the floor and bend. And stretch. Last one. Bend. And press down, stretch. Now we're going to do the same thing we did till now. So we bend, we lift the heels, lower the heels, and stretch. And bend, lift the heels, lower the heels, and stretch. Two more. Keep breathing and feel the knees reaching outward the entire time. And stretch. Now we stay down and we keep lifting the heels and lowering the heels, feeling the resistance of the air. It's normal to shake, yeah? I'm shaking 2. And we do 4 more. Breathe in and breathe out. 4 and 3. Last 2. And the last one, stretch. Now, different from before, we're going to go in the plie, and we're going to lift only one heel. So I'm going to start with the right one, and we're going to pulse in here. I'm going to count 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, other side. So we lift the left heel, but we keep down the right one. And we pull 16 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And the last one, lower down the heel. And we stretch. And we shake it out. Amazing. For the last exercise, we're going to go back, work on our glutes and our back. So we're going to keep the feet parallel. And we're going, I will start with my left leg so you see me better, and then we go to the right. So feel that your hands are far away from the bar, enough from the chair, enough to keep down the shoulders, have a nice posture. And when you're ready, we do a tendu, so we lift the leg backward, we move the leg backward, and we lift it up, and we lower. Great. Now, I want you to bend slightly the front leg, so you're controlling your knee, you're not overstretching it. So we're trying to work also on the standing leg, down the shoulders, and we're going to lift the leg back 16 times. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, and 2, and 3. Try to keep the 2 hips forward that are facing the chair or the bar. And 6, and 7, and 8. 8 more. 8, and 7. Last 6, and 5, 4. Last 3, and 2, and the last one. We stay up and pulse. Breathe in and breathe out. And I will count 16 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. We come back and shake. And we go to the other side. So we're going to keep 2 feet together, parallel position, and we go back in a tendu, so we go back with the foot behind us. Bend slightly the front leg, just to control the knee, that is not falling inward, but is always in the line of the second toe. And we lift 16 times up and down the leg back. And 2, and 3, and 4. Try to feel that there is always this resistance when you lift and when you lower. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, last 5, and 4, last 3, and 2, and the last one we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one we lower down and shake it out. Great. Amazing. Let's stretch our quads just to finish in a nice way. Otherwise, tomorrow you're gonna feel pain and think about me in a bad way, and I don't want that. So just stretch your legs. Ooh, nice. And the other side. And you're going to walk back and arch and curve. So breathe in and bring the tailbone and the head up, and breathe out. We curve and we feel the belly button reaching in for the spine. One more time. And the last one, breathe in and breathe out. And we walk back to the bar or chair slowly. Amazing. How do you feel? I feel so warm. I've been sweating. I hope you enjoyed it. And I feel also a little bit like, but today I have to say I woke up, I was so hungry. And yeah, there are some days that I would just eat the entire day. So I think today is one of these days, and I felt it during the whole class. I felt a little bit shaky. I hope you enjoyed it a lot and that you feel a little bit stronger. And if you feel tired too, it's okay. I see you tomorrow, and I hope you will not have too much pain in your calves and in your hamstring. And I wish you a lovely day, and I send you a lot of kisses. Ciao, ciao.